Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 14 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to import this from Revit to Twinmotion. We added all the materials. We added grass and then vehicles as well. Now we're gonna continue working on this. So what I want to do next is to just increase the size of the lawn. So the lawn grass. So I'm just increasing it to make it look nice. And then everything is showing properly. So that's good right there. I'm happy with the way that looks. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add the lights, so that once we render this, it will pop up. So here's spotlight. I'm gonna add it right about here, so that looks good enough in the center, I believe. But after this, we need to change the temperature to something right like this, and then the intensity should be only 10, because once we render this, it will be too much. So I'm going to add this one every 1 meter, and then we have, I believe, 6 more. Perfect. And then we could select the last one right here and then add it. And then we count, there's 4, so we're gonna add 4 more at 1 meters. And then here we could select and then copy it so that we don't need to create it anymore. And then we don't need to set all the settings and parameters. And we just need to center it out to make it look nice. And then this one should be every 1000. And then this will be 3 more. And then select this one and then put it, hold on shift, every 1000 or 1000 as well. So that's good right there. I'm gonna pull one going down because we have the carport right here. We just need to put it into proper height and location, and then we're golden. I know this one we set it up at 1000 or 2000. So 2000 and then 4, or 2 meters and then 4, and then hold on to the last one. Actually, we need to delete this one, it's not included, so I'm gonna add 4 and then we're gonna put it at 2000 and then 2. So now everything is lit up and we don't need to worry about anything. Let's just add the one at the back so that everything looks nice. Even though it's in the back, it's still lit up and we don't need to worry about it. Okay, so now every 1000 and then maybe 5 more is needed. And then just select one And then we're going to add here as well. And then 5. And that's good right there. What I want to do here is to add a spotlight, but different, so 180 degrees, and then pull it like that. It will look nicer with the view. So like that. Intensity to change it to 10, and then temperature. And then I'm gonna add this one here as well. So that it looks nicer. There we go. And then we could add this one right here. And then why not add it here as well? Good right there, no problem at all, and everything looks nice. So next thing we're gonna do is to save this first, and then we're going to add, so let's go to ambience, render. I want to click on path tracer just to see how it looks, and then put it low, and then click this again, and then click on lumen. So now once we check this, we'll be able to see how everything or the light bounces. And as you can see, this one really bounces nicely. It's not overpowering. Maybe at the background it's still overpowering, but that's something that we could change later on. For here, for example, here, this lighting, we could change this. We could lower the intensity to maybe 20 only. But the color temperature is very important to make it look nice. So this one is affecting this, and then we need to know if this one was able to be similar to that. I'm gonna change this and then make it 20. So that looks good. I think everything is good now. I want to add curtain, so we need to add, let's check if we have curtain here. Sketchpad, curtain, I could use this one. And then this one as well. this one first on how it moves. Looks like it's too big, but we could change it later on, but I want something that is ready already, that we could just scale up. This one I like. Because it looks nice enough that it's transparent. I'm gonna add it to my library so that I already have it, but we just need to scale it. To put 80 degrees to flip it, scale it a bit, I think that's good enough there. And then maybe this one. I think we have one under user library. Curtain, and then we could just add something this one. And then here we could select this material right here. And then I want to make this material similar. So now it's transparent, so that looks good. And then we just need to change or to edit where we grab it. I think that's good. And then we could scale it a bit. And then let's put it and then put it at the back. happened is I'm just gonna undo this. It's because I think I mistakenly add the material. Okay, so now I'm just going to add this one. Scale it. And then copy it to the top. I think that's good enough there. So that everything is looking good. I'm happy with the way this one turned out. If we check the rendering, it looks like everything is lit up properly. I just want to add in more cars onto this side. That's much better. So now the way we're gonna finish it is we're going to create some media. So we're gonna set up the way this one looks. Go to ambience, we have the path tracer already. We're gonna change that later on. I want the camera and then the field of view. Set it to 90 first. And then here I want my first view to look like this. Okay, but we could set up the view now, the rendering to high, and then click on this one right here, and then I want this view afterwards. Add image, and then focal, and then add the rendering. You want to make sure the quality is high, and then you can refresh. This one we want to make sure rendering as well. Let's turn on. And then we want another view, something like this. And then add another one. And then maybe one more. Let's add another one, but we could just turn it off first. Something right here. Refresh it, and then focal length. And then if you want, we can change the environment, weather, the fog. I don't want any fogs. I think that's perfect enough. And then here I don't want any fog as well. Maybe 5 or 4. That's good enough. And then here as well. And then click finish there, or refresh there, and then we're gonna quit media, and then we're gonna create video. So I want my video to start here and then going front. Let's put in 7 seconds. I wanted to add one more, and then rotation, leave it at 10, and then I want to showcase this, Going up, that will be 5 seconds. And then one more here. That's 7 seconds. I want just a quick front view like that. 4 seconds. And then here, another 4 seconds. And then going out, six seconds. Here as well, going out. Six seconds. And then lastly here, going out. Six seconds. And then go back here, click here, duplicate it. You can rename this shorts, and then this one is show reel, and then here in shorts I want to change this to 00, 1000, and then 700 here. And then quick media, save it. And then go to export. After you finish saving, go to export, click the video, select all, scroll up to the image, select all, and then you can see that everything is with path tracer on and Lumion on. And then save it again before you click on export and then start export. So thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.